This is the WWE NXT January 28, 2025 full show results video which takes place at Center Stage, Atlanta, Georgia. The show started with a women's tag team match between Bayley and Giulia versus Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. Giulia and Perez early, mat grappling, La Casita from Roxanne, but Giulia counters into a ghetto clutch, no fall. Bayley tags in, Perez runs away and tags Jade in, role model with a big slap and punches into the corner. Taking Bayley into the corner, tag to Perez, role model cuts her off in the corner, knees connect. Roxanne throws both babyfaces to the floor, off the ropes, suicide dive wipes them out and Jade follows it with a senton atomico. Jade cuts Bayley off in the turnbuckles and knocks her to the apron for a flurry of punches from Perez. Heels cut her off and work her over briefly, but a back suplex gets separation and the path is clear. In the end, Giulia tags in hot, big missile dropkick, Bayley and Roxanne at it on the floor, Giulia with a headbutt, tag to the role model, and the result of this match was Bayley and Giulia defeated Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade by pinfall with a diving elbow drop from Bayley on Cora Jade. We get an Eddie Thorpe video package where he says he's proved he belongs and he talks about his duty to his ancestors. Back from the commercial, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are in the ring for the Grayson Waller effect. Hometown boy Austin Theory gets some spotlight and then Waller introduces their guest tonight, NXT champion Oba Femi. Femi says the NXT championship is exactly where it's meant to be and Theory puts him over for winning the title at age 24 and says everybody sees him as a main roster main eventer, but the thing is neither he nor Grayson sees that at all. Oba says he doesn't see anything in them either and he's accomplished more in 2 years than they have in their entire careers. Waller says he wants to see if the hype is real, and Austin doubles down on having competed in 4 WrestleManias before Oba was even signed, and says he's seen this story before, and in 6 months Femi will be in catering before getting dumped out to the indies to try and eke out a living. Oba says he's building a dynasty here, brick by brick, and if they like moments and PLEs and title opportunities so much, he offers a title matchup at Vengeance Day, but the question is, which one of them will step up? We see Trick Williams pacing backstage and watching this segment and Grayson says he's never taken a step back against the best and he wants the shot, but then comes Ava Raine as Trick starts walking through the arena. Ava Raine says Oba doesn't make the matches around here, she does, and then comes Trick Williams. He tells her the title is his and she knows it as he storms to the ring to confront Femi and Oba lays him out. Back from the commercial, Izzy Dame is interviewed in the Aukerland position. She says there's nothing going on between her and Tony D'Angelo, they just share an enemy in Shawn Spears. Ridge Holland rolls up to call her a liar because he should be North American champion but he's not, all because she has a weird situation. Channing Stacks Lorenzo rolls up to tell Ridge not to talk to a lady like that, Holland tells him to go shine his boss's shoes or something, and a fight is avoided. Then we saw a match between Trick Williams versus Wes Lee, and the result of this match was Wes Lee defeated Trick Williams by disqualification when Trick unloads, wild stomps in the corner. The referee tries to pull him off and Williams just shoves him away. Post-match, Trick grabs a steel chair and swings it like a wild man. In her office, Ava Raine is furious at Oba Femi and she tells him to stop overstepping her and he tells her to make her decision. She tells him he's got Grayson Waller and he says great, but she says she's not done, because he has Waller and Austin Theory in a triple threat, and now she has to go talk to Trick about it. Back from the commercial, Ava Raine is looking for Trick Williams and she finds him and demands to know what the hell has gotten into him. He complains that everybody's getting matches for his title and not him, and she introduces him to the consequences of his actions. He asks what they've done to earn it, and she books a match teaming him and Oba against A-Town Down Under for next week. The next match happened between Fallon Henley versus Shotzi Blackheart for the NXT Women's North American Championship. We see that Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley fight Jacy Jayne and Jasmine Nix to the back, but Henley spikes Shotzi's knee into the post and follows it with a chop block. In the end, Shotzi Blackheart looking for another Ace DDT, Fallon slips out and she gets caught in the Tree of Woe, and the result of this match was Fallon Henley won the match by pinfall with hoedown, retaining the NXT Women's North American Championship. Post-match, Stephanie Vacker makes her entrance and confronts Fallon Henley on the stage. Backstage, Carmen Petrovich thanks Kalani Jordan for helping her out against Jada Parker last week, but Jordan says she did it for herself and no other reason and calls her delusional. She can listen to whoever she wants, but it's only a matter of time before Ashante the Adonis leaves her ass and Carmen calls her a bitch. Back from the commercial, Ava Raine is interviewed and she says she hopes Trick Williams gets over whatever is going on with him and says NXT has the best women's division in the world and she wants the best opponent for Giulia Ann. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade roll up and Roxanne complains about getting shut out of the title match, but Ava says it's Giulia versus Bayley versus Roxanne. This satisfies Perez, but Cora Jade storms off upset and Roxanne runs off after her. The next match happened between Cedric Alexander versus All Ego Ethan Page, and the result of this match was Ethan Page defeated Cedric Alexander by pinfall. Post-match, Ethan rips a turnbuckle pad off, but J. Yvonne Evans makes the save. Diving over the ropes, lighting All Ego up, sending him to the floor, and he checks on Alexander. Fallon Henley cuts a promo backstage with Fatal Influence, and they say you don't disrespect the North American Champions moment, and at Vengeance Day, Fallon's gonna show Stephanie Vacker that you don't cross Fatal Influence. Henley says she went to Ava to get JC a match against Vacker, and after making a face about it, Jane says she's gonna win. Back from the commercial, we get a vignette where Josh Briggs and Yashiki Inamura cement their tag team, Josh giving Yashiki a leather vest much like his own. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Bianca Belair and Naomi versus Metagirls for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Jackson and Naomi to start, mat grappling, upkick from Naomi, then Belair tags in, double teams for a near fall, Jakara floats over a slam and tags Legend in. Lash and Bianca go back and forth game for the struggle, and Lash with a rear chinlock on Naomi, champion fighting out with punches, but she gets knocked right back down. We see Cora Jade storming Ava's office backstage as Naomi and Legend struggle back to their feet and make tags. Belair running Jackson over with shoulder blocks, a dropkick, arm wringer, vertical suplex. Mounted punches in the turnbuckles, moonsault away when Lash comes over, T. Harris, Jakara with a boot up. Shoti from Belair, military press slam follows, laying in wait, standing moonsault, cover for 2. Legend slips out of a military press, a forearm sends Bianca crashing to the floor, and she holds the ropes open so Jackson can dive. Back inside, Legend makes a cover, but Naomi breaks it up, hits a spear, Lash with an attitude adjustment, powerbomb countered into an X-Factor, and all 4 women are down and out, and the result of this match was Bianca Belair and Naomi won the match by pinfall with a double KOD on Jakara Jackson, retaining the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Rainbow bars appear with a test signal and text saying WWE transmission. That text rewrites itself to say Vengeance Day, and the show goes off the air. This week's WWE NXT was a strong episode, balancing in-ring action and storyline development effectively. The show kicked off with an exciting match that set the tone for the night. Several rivalries intensified, with backstage segments and promos adding depth to ongoing feuds. The women's division had a standout match, showcasing top talent. The main event delivered a thrilling contest, leaving fans eager for next week. Some segments felt a bit rushed, but overall, the pacing was solid. I'd rate it 8 out of 10. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video.